What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the best shoes for shooting guards. In my last video we tackled the best shoes for point guards, so I tried to get a lot of new shoes in this video. I think there's only one pair that I had in the other video as well. Of course, a lot of shoes that are good for point guards are also good for shooting guards, and I've also not been able to try every shoe that's on the market. Before we start with the list, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel if you like the content, leave a like and comment your favorite shoes for shooting guards. With that being said, let's get straight into it and start with a new pair, which is the New Balance Hezi Low. I kind of forgot about these in the list for point guards. They would also work for point guards, and they also have a decent price with 120 euros or dollars. They're available at New Balance or at other retailers as well. You can find links to all the stores I work with and I've ordered from in my bio, just as information if you want to cop. Traction performance is really good. They have some nice colorways as well. This one is from the Gamertag collection. I really like it. And the cushioning setup, it's fuel cell. It's the same as on the two-way volume 3. So last year's model, which wasn't the best for impact protection, but it had great court feel and you had just enough there to protect you from harder impacts. So I think it's a great option for shooting guards who like court feel and like a low to the ground feel. The materials are nothing special. It's all synthetic and mesh, but they do the job well. They contain your feet, support is also decent. So a very nice option for shooting guards in my opinion. Then the next pair we have, one of the best options for shooting guards in my opinion, the Nike Book 1. One of the best options, if not the best option on the market in my opinion. Very good traction setup, almost a 10 out of 10. I rated them 9 out of 10. Great bite. Durability is also surprisingly good for a translucent setup. The cushioning setup is perfect, as I said, for a low to the ground feel in the forefoot, but they have great impact protection and comfort in the heel because they have the air unit there. And they kind of feel like the Kobe 4s, so if you like those, you know the Kobe 4s were a great shoe for guards and wings. This one feels very similar. The only downside is maybe a little bit that the support, it looks like they're high off the ground. They're actually not that high off the ground, but you're a tiny bit unstable on really hard lateral movements or cuts. So maybe that's the only downside, alongside the relatively high price of 150 euros or dollars for a first signature shoe. That's pretty damn expensive. The next pair we have is again from New Balance. I talked about the two-way volume 3. This is the two-way volume 4. The shoe Tyrese Maxey is currently wearing, the most improved player of the NBA, just recently got named MIP, and also an amazing shoe for shooting guards. We have a new cushioning setup, so it's not fuel cell anymore. It's a dual density foam setup. It's very comfortable. Court feel is great in the forefoot, but you still have enough compression, and the heel really has great impact protection. It was really interesting. I had the black and white pair that dropped as the first colorway, and the cushioning setup felt really stiff, and I didn't really like it that much because I was a big fan of the two-way volume 3, and these felt way stiffer and harder, and I was very surprised. Then I got this colorway and it felt way better, and also another colorway I got felt way softer, way better. I don't know what it was with my black and white pair, but it felt really bad for the cushioning. Everything else felt great as well, but the cushioning was really terrible. But here it feels very nice, especially in the heel. Great comfort. Stepping comfort is also nice. The materials are comfortable. They have a very supportive feel. The lacing system is great for lockdown as well, and they are very supportive as well. So overall, a really nice option for shooting guards. Moving on to another brand, Way of Wade. Yes, I know it's an older shoe. I know it's an expensive shoe, but it's probably the perfect basketball shoe alongside the Kobe 6, which I also had in the video for point guards. Just an amazing performer. We have great traction, a full length carbon fiber plate. So if you need torsional support and if you want spring back from your shoes, like I can't bend them more than that. Of course, with your feet, you're able to put more force in there. This is the perfect option. Very bouncy, very supportive as well. Very lightweight, breathable materials. Overall, I really as close to a perfect basketball shoe as you can get, as I said, alongside the Kobe 6. The only downside is, of course, the relatively high price of 200 euros or dollars, and that they're not as available anymore because the Way of Wade 11 is right around the corner. Sticking to Way of Wade, another great option, especially if you like Kobe's and if you like drop-in midsoles, the Way of Wade 808 Free Ultra and the Way of Wade 808 Free Ultra Volume 2. These are more like the elite versions of the older Kobe's, and these are like the low versions of the Kobe's. I'll take the drop-in midsole out so you can see the setup. We have a full-length boom drop-in midsole. We have this added shank plate here already. We have carbon fiber shank in the outsole, and also here in the heel area, a heel cup. But sticking to the drop-in midsole, very comfortable setup, great court feel, nice impact protection. Also good that they have extra torsional support with the shank plate, and both shoes have the same drop-in midsole. There's also the 808 Free Regular, which only has a Cloud Plus drop-in midsole with a small boom window in the forefoot. They're also very nice, but in my opinion, if you have the money, it's worth it to get the Ultra or the Ultra Volume 2. I think they're 40 euros or dollars more expensive. The materials are more premium, more containing, more breathable as well. And here they're even a bit more premium, thicker, reinforced, and still you have the breathability through those 3 holes here in the forefoot. So 2 great shoes, especially if you like to hoop in Kobes. Let's put these away and get to the next pair on this list, which will be one of the most underrated shoes on the market in my opinion, still the Puma All Pro Nitro. I know that technically they released in early 2023 already, or over the summer of 2023, but they're still dropping new colorways and they're still an amazing performer. These would be up there with the Kobes and with the Wave Weight 10, but there's a big but. Performance on dusty courts is terrible. I don't know why that's usually the case with Puma, but if you're on dusty courts, these pick up a crazy amount of dust and you're sliding. You can see I actually haven't worn this pair as much, and there's dust stuck between the grooves already. And I can show you the second pair I have, where you can really see a lot of dust that's getting stuck, even on the solid rubber outsole. I played with these a lot because they are extremely comfortable. Great cushioning setup throughout the whole midsole. If you need cushioning as a wing or a guard, these are the option for you. The materials are so comfortable, it feels like they're hugging around your foot. It's like a cloud is around your entire foot. So soft, so comfortable, yet still really containing. They also have great colorways. I love the design of the shoe. I love the Puma logo here in the back. It looks really cool in my opinion. The lacing system works well. They kind of have those little flywire cables here in the forefoot for great lockdown. And the support is also very good. We have a shank plate and we also have a heel cup. So great torsional support and lockdown as well. As I said, the only downside is that the performance on dust is really bad, no matter if you have the translucent or the solid rubber outsole. That's a big downside, but if you don't play on dusty courts, if you're on clean courts, these are one of the best options on the market for guards and for wings if you need cushioning and if you like a soft feel to your shoes. Now moving on to one shoe that was also in the best shoes for point guards, the Anthony Edwards 1. It's a really versatile shoe. I'm pretty sure it's also going to be in the small forward edition, just because it can be worn through so many positions. The biggest downside to them is that they're really heavy, so watch out for that. If you don't like that, go for another pair, but they also have great impact protection throughout, while still being relatively low to the ground in the forefoot. Support is also top tier, same for traction performance, straight 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Also have a full review of them if you're interested. And now the last pair I have for this video specifically for shooting guards is the Nike KD 16. One of my favorite shoes from this year or from this season. We're actually in the middle of the playoffs. We're playing the first round series, we're the 5 seed. We're up 2-0 currently, we have a game tonight. So hopefully we win this one and can sweep the other team because it's a best of 5 series and move on to the semifinals. And I'm saying this season because I really played a lot of them. I have 3 colorways, all of them are relatively beat already. And of course the On Pair is my favorite, but they offer great traction performance, almost a 10 out of 10 in my opinion, just dust pickup, maybe takes away half a point. The cushioning setup is one of the comfiest you can get for guards. So it's very soft, very comfortable. The materials are also very nice and will confirm to your feet nicely, and support features are also definitely there. The only thing I would watch out for is if you have wider feet, this part right here can dig into your midfoot a little bit if your midfoot is wide like mine. The forefoot is actually relatively wide, so these are also a good option if you have a wide forefoot, just need some break-in in the midfoot area. Of course, some other shoes that are also really awesome for shooting guards, but that I had in the point guard edition are the Harden Volume 8. Definitely recommend these. Then the Kobe 6, of course, they are pretty much great for every guard or wing position. And another pair that's really good is the Nike GT Cut 3, just very expensive. That's why I didn't put them in this list anymore. But if you don't have a tight budget, I can highly recommend these. I'm actually getting a pair of the GT Cut Academy as well today. They should arrive today, but probably later when I'm already on my way to the away game. So these could also be an option, but I'm yet to test them out. I just heard really good things about them. So let's see if they will also make it into this list at the end of 2024. With that being said, thanks for watching my video. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and comment your thoughts on my list. Did I miss any pairs? Should I try out any pairs specifically for shooting guards or for other positions? Also let me know which position you want to see next. Until then, have a good one. See you next time.